hello there. Rather, I should say that into the actual mic. Hi! It's been a while since I streamed. I streamed that Zelda shit, but I'm in the middle right now of actually, like, getting a lot of equipment together just to kind of modernize all the shit I do for Let's Plays and streams. So, yeah, let's stream out some of this stuff. I have a brand new capture card. I dumped all that damn Elgato shit because it's garbage. I have a Magewell capture card at the moment. I've done a lot of tests. I haven't done any live streams with it quite yet, but it seems pretty fucking rad. If you got a little bit extra money to buy something a little pricier than an Elgato, the Magewell seems like a really good choice. I think that's actually what Slow Beef has now for streaming. I think he might have the USB one, whereas I've got like the internal PCI card. But yeah, Kalon in the chat saying Elgato sucks. Yeah, it's real bad. I don't know what the fuck happened, but over like the past 2 years, their drivers got considerably worse, and like their support in XSplit was like non-existent. Like it could turn on. You would get an image in XSplit, but it would just, oof, constantly desyncing, losing signal, just a bunch of awful shit. So yeah, Magewell seems pretty fucking rad. And yeah, I figured, let's play some fucking Shinobi. I got this game when it was brand new. The price sticker is still on the case. $49.99. I played this game a lot, but I never beat it as a kid. I thought it was really cool, but it was also like really hard. And the last level or so, I got all the way up to the final boss, and I never beat it because it was kind of bullshit from what I remember. I don't know. I was 2002, so I was 13, I think, when I got this game. Okay, on Zombie saying using OBS wasn't any better with the Elgato. I streamed Zelda with the Elgato and OBS, and it was still a lot better because at least the sound could stay in sync for the most part, but oh man, that was the last straw. What a hunk of shit. Apparently I still have my save file from this game on here, so, oh, fuck, they don't... I tested out this game just a little bit, just to balance audio stuff, and I was really hoping they would let me, like, invert the X and Y on this, because, like, the X on the right stick isn't too bad, but, like, down is up and is down on the right stick right now, and it does not feel right in a Ninja game. Am I using a backwards compatible PS3 for this? A Gouge asks in the chat. No, this is an actual PS2, and I'm capturing this by first running the PS2 through a FrameMeister, which upscales the footage to 1080p, and then it's going into an HDMI splitter so I can split it both into the capture card and then into this TV I have on my desk here.
This is the way it must be done.
This is ridiculous.
You knew this day would come.
I remember seeing a lot of footage and stuff, thinking, wow, this game looks dope. Because Shinobi's got like that cool ninja headband with all the like 4 eyeballs on it. And I thought it looked really neat. And then when I bought the game and you like see
Let us begin.
Whatever this guy's name is without the mask, it's like, oh, he looks like a fucking turd. He doesn't sound cool either. Higgy C, this Magewell I have does not do HDMI pass-through. It has one input for HDMI, and then it has a dongle you can plug in to capture from composite and S-video sources as well.
30 days have passed since the earthquake struck Tokyo. A mysterious golden palace has appeared in the center of the capital. And its appearance has brought creatures called Hellspawn into the city.
Yeah, Sebmol, I actually tested... I love this humming. Sebmol, I tested just capturing a PS2 through the Magewell without using any other hardware to upscale it, and like, I wouldn't say it gets upscaled that bad. It's just that the deinterlacing methods it has are basically bob and weave and like line doubling, and it just makes everything look ugly.
The final stage of the ritual.
FrameMeister is much better, but of course, you know, FrameMeister's a lot of money. Don't buy a FrameMeister unless you're really sure you need it, because it's like, I don't know, $450 or something. Thank you for Patreon for letting me be able to buy all this dumb equipment so I can capture an old video game.
A self-proclaimed sorcerer has summoned Hellspawn to wreak havoc on Tokyo. With all of the cabinet members reported dead, the capital is all but paralyzed. I heard what happened to the Oboro. I know this must be difficult for you. The force field is spreading! We can't hold out!
We will be arriving momentarily.
This reminds me that you fight two helicopters in this game, I believe. I'll
get off here.
Man, his voice is so awful.
Roger.
You fight a normal helicopter, and I think you fight a helicopter again, but it's just like an evil helicopter. Like, they just color it differently, and it's like, oh, it's a helicopter, but it actively hates you now. Oh, and speaking of testing all this equipment, I actually have even more coming in. So, you know, if you watched the last video I uploaded about a week or so ago for Uncharted 4 with all the bonus stuff, you would have seen that, you know, at the end I made a little trailer for Metal Gear Solid 5, since that is what we are going to LP next. It is going to be a little bit before that LP actually starts, just because that game's long, and I don't want the pacing to be bad for the updates. So I'm not going to start putting out updates until the majority, or basically until the LP is done. So we can go, you know, faster, like 2 updates a week, maybe 3 or something like that. But also, I just can't really capture modern games at 1080-60 at the moment, because my PC is good enough to play modern games like on the highest settings, but not while it's also recording stuff. So I'm actually building an entirely new PC that is just meant for capture, editing, and streaming work. So I can just have my normal PC just be a gaming PC without any extra shit in it. So, yeah, all that stuff is coming in the mail right now. I keep forgetting jump and dash are reversed from when I think they will be. Yeah, maybe I need to remap that, actually. It feels weird. I gotta say, the scar physics are still pretty rad. Even if they're always clipping through you, it just looks fucking cool, man. There's a lot of stuff in this game I think is really cool. Like, I think the music's pretty good. This track's pretty rad, at least. Son of a bitch. I like the whole style of it. It feels really arcadey. I don't know, there's something about the level design, too, that it just feels like I'm playing something in an arcade cabinet. Okay, on Zombie. If you missed it, I'm using a FrameMeister to upscale this video. I'm using settings I think are pretty good. I don't know, it's been a while since I messed with the FrameMeister's settings, so... Missing. Just keep whiffing that second hit. So yeah, this first level doesn't have one of the big mechanics yet, but until you get a sword really early on, like after the first 2 levels or something, that is like cursed or something like that, and basically as long as you hold the sword, it eats away at your life. So in the game, you have like an extra timer that's like how hungry your sword is, so if you aren't killing enemies fast enough, it'll drain, and then eventually the sword will start draining away at your health. So you have to make sure that you're killing enough enemies to keep the sword fed. It's kind of cool, but also like extremely stressful. Like it doesn't drain that fast. Like I don't remember ever really dying from the sword, but it's still something I had to like worry about a little. Shit. Yeah, Kalon, looking up the frame ISO. Yeah, it's really expensive. It's, you know, don't buy it unless you really want to do that. It's just so pricey, and you also have to import it from Japan. Is the thing that kind of increases the price of it. There we go. I mean, the frame ISO is really rad, though. Like, it does a pretty great job of upscaling stuff, and the menu's pretty clunky. The remote's in Japanese, but you can get overlays for it to be in English. I just kind of memorized the buttons, but... So yeah, I mentioned I was building a new PC for work and editing and all that other shit. All those parts are, like, coming this week. So I should be able to have it, like, built by the end of next weekend. Streaming, though, I think I'm fine. As long as I'm not streaming, you know, a demanding PC game like Metal Gear or something. Whoa. Ah, shit. Dash right into that fucking thing. Ugh. Some of the directional inputs feel a little weird. Like when you're locked down and trying to dash around a guy, but... Oh, there's still one person? Okay. Yeah, Kalon, you can send me that that DM. Lord's Math. Yeah, the moveset you have is really small. Like, I haven't shown off all the moves yet. There's magic and some charge moves and stuff. The game gets really hard, though, and it's basically... You just have to be really good at managing your position and never letting yourself get hit, because there's a lot of enemies, and some of them are pretty aggressive. They got this sweet air dash tech. The first helicopter boss is really easy, though. Done. Yeah, Waffle Man, if you just want to LP like one PS2 game or something, I really would recommend just, you know, trying to emulate it, or, you know, as long as your PC can, or, you know, build a PC that can emulate it, because... Oh boy, I've spent a lot of money on stuff recently.
Kobushi-sama told me what happened. I guess the Oboro village truly was destroyed.
You left the Oboro clan. These are not the affairs of a rogue ninja.
The Oboro are dead! You are the leader of nothing!
Their deaths shall be avenged by my blade. I do not need your help.
Bye.
Leave here at once.
So this game did get a sequel. I don't know if you play as that lady or just another lady who becomes a cool ninja. C rank. Oh no! Yeah, getting high ranks in this game was really difficult from what I remember. Obviously getting no damage is like helps out a shitload, but yeah, good luck getting high ranks.
Moritsune! Stay back, Hosama. You are the leader of the Oboro now. You must be strong. Hurry. Take the sword. Take Akujiki.
Right, Akujiki was the name of the dumb sword.
Do not forget.
Yeah, Lord's Math, if you got 100% in this game, which was, if I remember correctly, a pretty hard feat to accomplish, you would unlock the character from the original Genesis Shinobi games, fucking Joe Musashi. I mean, that's a cool unlockable, but it's like a lot of work to get that going. Joe Musashi. So yeah, well, we're waiting for the Metal Gear Solid 5 LP to, you know, wrap up production, I suppose. I'll probably just be streaming a lot more. Oh shit, getting jump and dash mixed up a bunch here. X is jump. It's like reverse. It's reversing what I want. I can't grab on these walls, huh? Oh no, I'm supposed to... I'm dumb. Excuse me. Ugh. Yeah, I really want to stream a lot more, just in general, because streaming's a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm just going to be streaming from Twitch from now on, too, just because Hitbox, just out of the blue, I had no idea when this happened in the past couple of weeks, but got turned into Smashcast, which seems a lot more esports focused or something. I don't know, it's weird. Everybody seems to have a much easier time using Twitch anyways, so yeah. Twitch.tv/ChipCheesem. That's where I'll be from now on. This is called a Tate, by the way. If you kill 4 or more enemies, that you know, you get this cinematic cut where they all die at once. Most enemies in this game only die in only just a couple of hits, but like after you kill them, they get frozen in place. And then there's like a small time limit where you can kill another enemy and freeze him in place, and then once they're all frozen, they're all dead, they die at once. Or all at once, excuse me. Yeah, the left and right on the stick are inverted too, and I don't like it. Also, now that I can, like, just capture these old consoles pretty easily, I'll be streaming a lot more, like, dumb... Okay, so I bought a shitload of, like, dumb-looking PS2 games, you know, for a couple dollars a pop, just because I see them as like, oh, that looks really dumb and maybe fun. Shit. So yeah, I have a pretty decent stockpile of dumb stuff. I also... Growing up, I never owned an original Xbox, but I bought one, and I got some dumb Xbox games that I've always really wanted. Well, okay, some of them appear to be good. I bought Panzer Dragoon Orta, because I hear that's a good game. Never played it. Shit. I also got Breakdown, because I remember being fascinated by that game as a kid, but never seeing anything other than a couple of trailers on, like, Tech TV or whatever. Of course, I did watch X-Play. I thought it was the funniest fucking show. Every goddamn skit they did had Steven Seagal jokes in it for some reason. Yeah, people are saying Breakdown in the chat are saying Breakdown is really good, and like all I remember, the thing that sticks in my head the most was near the intro of the game. You're like tied up in a bed in like some military experiment or something. But I remember that you get fed a hamburger or something, and then like a lady comes to rescue you, and she's like, "Oh, that hamburger was poisoned," and so then you have to like go to a toilet and then like first person puke up a hamburger you just ate. It was really funny to me. Also, like, first-person melee fighting is always the thing I think is really cool, but most games... A lot of games don't even dare try to do that, because, like, it's hard. It's a hard thing to do. Condemned 2 did it right, though. And to a lesser extent, Condemned 1. I still want to LP Condemned 2 someday. It's a ridiculous game. That's right, Riddick. People say Riddick had good first-person melee. I actually own that. I've never played it, but it looked cool. It's a Starbreeze game, right? They make some interesting stuff, or made some interesting stuff. I think they're like Machine Games now. They worked on the last Wolfenstein, which was also pretty good. Yeah. Also, the other added benefit of the new capture card I have, well, the Elgato one did it too, but it fucking sucked at doing it. I'm able to very easily now pipe over the gameplay I'm capturing to stream guests with a very minimal amount of lag, about a second. So everything can be a lot more. You know, everybody's about on the same page. People aren't on a 20-second delay when they're commentating on stuff, so that'll be nice. I hope I can finish this text before the boss fight starts. I did it. Go me. Ah! Oh shit! Okay, he comes back up. So yeah, if you hold back on the stick while you're locked onto somebody and attack, oh man, I'm getting hit a bunch right now. You'll do like this kick that knocks people off guard and kind of stuns them briefly. They were attacks I never really got good at using too much. Also, the other thing is, like, the bigger the chain of, like, dead enemies you have, the greater, the attack power of your sword is. So, like, you want to attack bosses after you've killed a bunch of those small fry, just because each hit will deal a lot more damage than normal. What software do I use for streaming to commentators? Here's the really cool thing about the Magewell capture cards. They double as webcam sources, so all I have to do is open up Google Hangouts, which lets you stream video at 720p, and like basically doesn't have any lag. It's like the same as if you used Skype or something, you know? But I can just go into Google Hangouts and assign the capture card as both the microphone and the webcam, and there's no extra work to send them both the footage and the game. Because before I used to be able to send footage over pretty easily, but like getting audio to people without also capturing their mics and sending it back to them was annoying. But But yeah, it's just a webcam source. I can just send it to them without having to do any extra work. It's rad.
Wow.
It's what really convinced me to get the Mage Well when I found out some random dude was like, oh, it counts as a webcam source. It's like, fuck, yes. And yeah, Gentle Chainsaw in the chat, like, yeah, once Discord finally enables video chat, that'll it'll be even easier. I won't even have to use Google Hangouts. Like, man, I'm excited for that.
The souls of people are made of
Xavier, no, this is on an actual PS2, not emulator.
Yin is the collection of all the hatred and pain that people feel inside. Akujiki has consumed the yin of men since ancient times. If left unfed, Akujiki will eat away at its wielder's soul. I fear for your life.
I am prepared to face my fate.
Hellspawn.
Yeah, I only use Skype.
The yin of the
People in the chat.
Hellspawn seems
I'm
to
not
evaded
capturing the chat, but
Akujiki's
people in the chat are
hunger.
talking about how Skype's gonna be just fucking dead once Discord has video. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait for that.
You're hurt.
I still have to use Skype every once in a while just
I
for
will look Kabushi-sama.
some video calls, and I fucking hate it. I do not know how I ever was able to stomach using Skype. What a piece of shit program. If I could bury it in the ground. Gentle Chainsaw also asking if what the potential is for a Watch Dogs 2 LP. I don't think I'm ever going to LP it. However, I think I might stream some Watch Dogs 2. So like I started playing Watch Dogs 2 when it came out because I was just mostly like really curious to see if they learned any lessons, and they did. So it's a much more fun game than the original Watch Dogs. Get over here. Thank you. Because those fucking dogs in half. So yeah, you see I'm picking up those red crystals every time I kill somebody. And there's that red gauge. So like if that's empty, my health would just start draining. So I want to try and keep up the pace. Yeah, you can actually pet dogs in Watch Dogs 2, which helps out a lot. There's a lot of dogs in that game, and it's pretty great. There's multiple different types of dogs, different breeds. Sometimes the dogs will just decide they don't want to be with their master anymore, and they just start walking down the street on their own, like they have important business to get to, and it's really cute, but also I'm really worried for the dog, because sometimes they might get run over by a car. But yeah, I never actually finished playing Watch Dogs 2. I was only... I want to say I was probably like a third or maybe 50% of the way through, but hey, get back here. But I got distracted by Final Fantasy 15, which was... That game's okay. I enjoyed playing it the whole way through, even though it was like pretty disappointing in a lot of ways. But, you know, that's gonna happen when it's a 10-year-old game that stuck in development hell. But yeah, I finish whenever I start playing Watch Dogs 2 again, I'll probably stream some of it. Because why not? Gotta get that content out. Been slacking on the content because I've been so busy. And the whole time I wanted to make content. Yeah, in Final Fantasy 15, half the story happens off camera, which is dumb. Oh, there they are.
Rest in peace.
Man, there's a lot of dudes here. Another thing I haven't used yet are the shurikens. Like, you have a limited number of them. You can see on the right how many I have. Like 3 packs, 4 packs, so that's like 32 shurikens, I think. That's the max you can hold to, it looks like. But if you throw one of those, it'll temporarily stun an enemy. You can also press and hold to like throw 8 shurikens at once. I think you can only do that when you're in the air though, but it's like a big burst of shurikens that stuns like every enemy in the vicinity. You can do the same thing, like press and hold the attack button for the sword, and you do like some kind of charge up slash move that goes through lots of enemies. But if I remember correctly, it also like uses up some of your slash gauge, the red one that, you know, is slowly killing you, so you don't want to use it too often. Yeah, those guys are dying like 1 or 2 hits now that the sword's all powered up. I don't know, I'm having fun with this game so far. It's pretty neat.
Hotsuma, let us rest in peace.
Please, kill us.
Wow,
Shirogane. Akagane. Not you.
I cannot believe I still remember, like, until this moment, I did not remember the inflection of that line. It just came rushing back to me. Please kill us. Thanks.
Master.
Ugh. Let's go after the other lady, I guess. Ugh. That's why you want to save magic for boss fights, because it does a shitload of fucking damage. There we go. Well, still a C. So yeah, if I remember correctly, boss points, I think you get those from killing the bosses with tape, you know, the cinematic kill thing. I think that's how you get boss points. And also, like, the game, scoring-wise, really, it penalizes you a lot for using the magic. Just because if you have any Makimoto left at the end of the level, I think it's a pretty big bonus. Okay, yeah, that's right. They're saying in the chat that like to get the most boss points, you needed like one-shot bosses, basically. So, yeah, is it? I guess it's the smaller amount of hits, the more points you get. Should lock onto that dude. Lord's Map, to one-shot a boss, you have to, so this Tate thing, you know, like, so every time you kill an enemy, your sword's attack power goes up a little bit. So when they spawn enemies, you want to kill basically all of the enemies first, and then begin attacking the boss, because you'll do way more damage. I don't know if you actually pronounce it Tate. I'm just guessing. Ah, shit. What? Huh. Okay. Is it Tate? Okay, that makes far more sense than Tate.
Forgive me.
Did I ever try out the sequel to this game? I did not. It's called Nightshade. I think it's just called Kunoichi in Japan, which I think is literally just like Lady Ninja. No, I never played it. I was satisfied, I think, just playing this one. The second one didn't look as cool to me for some reason. I don't know, I remember the levels just looking more bland and stuff. Ah, shit. Ugh, yeah, the up and down is inverted. Ugh. Somebody asking me when I'll stream a Togi. Well, I don't own it, and I know it's like... I think it's kind of hard to get now, but a friend at work has it, and I think he's getting rid of a lot of his physical game collection because he's moving. So if I get a chance, I might try and get a Togi, if that is something he's willing to part with. I don't know if it is. He seemed to be pretty into a Togi. He's brought it up multiple times, but... I don't remember too much about a Togi, except, like, I know it's a From Software game, and also, shit. And that, from what I remember from all the gameplay footage I would see on TV, was just that your guy constantly just flipping through the air, and every hut you went through just, like, disintegrate, just crumble when you were flipping through it. It reminded me of Bujingai a little bit, in that you were also a dude in that game. You were also a dude just constantly like flipping through the air, never touching the ground. Although, of course, Bujin Guy has Gact in it as the protagonist, so fucking Gact. Now, Bujin Guy, I don't own, but I almost bought it. And now I wonder if that's a mistake. I feel like it's wrong to not own every video game Gact has appeared in, because Gact is ridiculous. Actually, I do. I own 2? Yeah, I own 2 games that Gact appears in. Dirge of Cerberus and Crisis Core. I have not played Dirge of Cerberus myself yet, but I kind of want to stream it.
Ageha.
You're injured.
I was caught by surprise.
That's right, yep. Evil helicopter. Now, let's see if we can kill this by, like, the quote-unquote high points way. By killing all the enemies first that it spawns before attacking it. Ugh, shit. Well, hopefully it spawns enemies soon, because my gauge is... Aha, here you are. Okay, here we go. Yeah, doing way more damage now. Up, up. Whoa, camera there.
Hotsuma, Ageha, listen closely.
Hatsuma, that's right.
Iruko summoned the Golden Palace and caused the earthquake in Tokyo. He tried to cover the world in darkness by performing a cursed ritual. He was stopped by the Aboro
H, comma.
and was sealed in this very temple. But somebody has broken the seal.
Broken the seal?
I came here to see if I could figure out who it was, and this is what happened. Hotsuma, the guardian of this shrine, she has been kidnapped. They will sacrifice her for some dark ritual.
Also, speaking of Gact, I don't know if anybody in the chat has seen any of this stuff,
Iruko at all costs.
but Gact did a
Take care of Master Kabushi.
Let's Play series, sort of. No, I don't remember who, like, forced him to do it. But there's some YouTube channel out there that is Gact playing, like, Mega Man 2 and, like, a couple other really old NES games. And every video is, like, maybe 5 minutes because Gact he cannot tolerate playing a game for more than, like, 5 minutes, it seems. And he seems really upset to be there. He's wearing shades inside. He's just, like, slouching in a chair like he's fucking hungover. He seems really unhappy to be there playing video games. He doesn't even, like, he barely says shit, even. Like, he just kind of grunts and goes like, this sucks. This is hard. I'm gonna have to find those videos now, just like post them on Twitter or something, or probably in the description for when I put this up on YouTube as well, just because, man, those videos were something. Oh, I remember these dogs being fucking assholes. I think when I played this game as a kid, this was the level where I started to get, like, fucked up pretty quick. That's right, you can't, like, attack them from the front because they're holding swords in their mouths. Ugh. Whoa. Oh, camera. Okay, it's not a bottomless pit. Whoop. Bah. I think part of the reason why I had an issue fighting well in this game at times was because I was not good with doing the directional inputs. Like, I would just continue holding a direction after dodging, which would constantly cause me to do like the guard breaker move instead of attacking. I'm not really having that issue anymore. Did I unlock the thing, or did I need to go back where I was? Nope, alright. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Was this literally... No, this is where I came from. Or is it? It is not. Okay. Hallways. Alright, after this level, I might call it for a little bit for streaming. Just so I can also check out this video file and the log files from the recording. Make sure all that stuff is good. Oh, the other sweet part of this setup is the way I have things set up now is that when I record streams, all of the audio is in separate tracks, so if audio balance is bad on a stream, or if I, you know, want to fix or further improve audio balance, I can do that, because the commentary from Skype, game audio, and my microphone are all separate. It's rad. Yeah, this is definitely where the game gets a little hard. Boy. Ugh. Yeah, once all this stuff is settled, we'll be going back to the polls for Patreon users, so they can vote what I'm streaming each week. I might even change it up so it's like you know, if there's some game I want to play a bunch of, it'll just be like, vote which game I stream, you know, for a couple of weeks or something like that. Because I got a couple of, like, smaller games I would like to play on the side. Blech. Blech. That's what I get for looking at the chat. Whoa. Hey. Yeah, let's not get that. Yeah, it's totally these dogs that like increase the difficulty a shitload. Should probably be using the guard breaker a lot more now. There we go. Or if I die, which may be the case here, that might be where I call it for the stream. So, whoop. All right. I'm honestly a little surprised there's like a live system in that game. It totally feels like something they would have put in here. All right. That Shinobi. It's still kind of neat. I don't know. Seems all right. But yeah, this seems like a pretty good test. So I'll probably be starting up streaming again pretty soon. Might have to take a break for when I'm building that other PC and shit, but yeah, let's get back to streaming some dumb games. Like maybe Breakdown or something. That'd be pretty cool. Or Dirge of Cerberus. That game's something. But yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll now be streaming on Twitch. It's just twitch.tv/chipcheesem if you want to follow me or subscribe or whatever the fuck it's called on Twitch these days. And yeah, see you soon. Maybe I'll even stream later tonight if like somebody else is around and wants to hang out. So, all right, later, everybody.